All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another video. It is week 6 of the cut. If you guys are new to this channel, welcome to the YouTube video. So this is into week 6 of the cut. It is Saturday the 24th. It's Saturday, and something just happened when I was trying to set the camera up, and it's honestly devastating. So my tripod literally just snapped in half. Luckily, I had like a backup, but that one's also broke too. It just stands up, so it doesn't fold up or anything, so I can't take it with me in the car. So we're gonna figure out how to do that exactly. But yeah, it's terrible. Oh, Elliot just texted me. It's busy there today, sample sales. Oh yeah. So the land set looks like it's pretty busy today too, but we're gonna hit some chest today. If you guys are new to this channel, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Adam here. I'm on week 6 of the summer cut. So this is actually into week 6. And we had a lot of updates this week going forward. So a little update on the summer cut. So on Monday, I weighed in at my lowest at 200 pounds. And so I added 200 more calories, right? And so, you know, if you guys are new to the channel, you don't know what's been going on. Basically, I'm in a metabolic priming phase of my cut, which I'm taking 6 to 8 weeks to actually get my calories up so I can get more space and have more calories to work with when I'm going back down on my cut, and basically keeping the cardio very low. And so with that being said, I've gone from 23 to 20. I'm at 29 this week, but I went to, from before this week, I was at 2,700 calories, and I lost 15 pounds eating more food, right? So that's kind of how metabolic priming works. You stay consistent, you add a little bit of food over time, and you know, you basically boost your metabolism in a sense. That's metabolic priming, you know, fixing your metabolism, getting your metabolism to fire more by putting more food in your body at a very slow rate, right? So Monday, weighed in at 200 pounds, lowest I have, 15 pounds down from 2,300 calories to 2,700 calories. So I added 200 more calories, right? So one, because I'm getting a little impatient, and timing wise, I want to really start bringing the calories back down at the end of March, right? So with that being said, added 200 more calories, 50 more grams of carbs, and you know, yeah, so weighed in at 200 on Monday, added 200 more calories, and I'm right around that I'm right around 201 to 202. I did gain like a pound or two this week, but it was expected, right? I'm basically at the point of the metabolic priming phase where I'm getting up to 3K calories. The point is not to really see how low I can get my weight. I'm trying to keep my weight. First of all, I'm down 15 pounds. I was at 215, now I'm at 200. I'm down 15 pounds, but the whole point of it is I'm trying to keep my weight basically from here now forward around 200 to like 203, 204-ish, right? Right around that range. I'm not trying to gain weight. Basically just trying to create more space for my cut and keep my weight relatively around the same. So I didn't think I would get to like in the 190s by raising my calories more. I know that, like, I figured at a certain point that my weight would either come stagnant or like it would just kind of stop. But I'm still trying to create a little bit more space. Like the goal in the back of my mind was like 22 to 24-ish. And if I get up to 22 to 24-ish, that 2,200 to 2,400 calories, that is, and that'd be a lot more calories to work with. Realistically, I would love to get 25, but I don't know if I'll have enough time. Like time-wise, when I say time-wise, I want to start bringing the calories back down within the next 4 weeks, right? Just because timing of summer. But I'm taking this cut at like a 20-week pace, right? So I'm taking about like a 20-week pace and trying to just take it super smooth, super slow. And one, because sustainable reasons, when you take your cut slower at a longer period of time, your body is able to sustain it more rather than just cutting calories super quick, right? So I'm trying to basically sustain the cut and basically stay lean for, you know, pretty much all summer, right? But this is actually probably the best I've looked. If you guys have seen my Instagram page or like my TikToks I've been posting, this is probably the best that I've ever looked and been happy with how I looked. I'm lean, I'm tight, and I'm right around 200 to 201, which I've never really had abs at that range. I wouldn't say I'm shredded. I'm not like lean, shredded as hell right now, but like I feel good. I'm eating a lot of food. Like for me, like I feel like I'm eating a lot of food. Like at the end of the night, like I'm trying to like fit stuff in and trying to really hit those basically 2,900 calories. So my calories right now, for example, are 250 protein, 350 carb. Gotta love carbs, and then 60 fat. So keeping the fat like relatively low, but using the carbohydrates as kind of like a tool source for the metabolic priming phase. So when I get those carbohydrates up and get my body to adapt to those carbohydrates at a very high rate, then I can start bringing those calories back down and adding a little bit more cardio, right? So, for instance, I was at 2,300 calories doing no cardio. I'm at 2,900 calories still doing no cardio. And I've lost 15 pounds. Well, I guess 14. So I gained like a pound back this week, but I figured I would. Like the whole point was never to simply just lose as much weight on the scale as possible. The whole point of the metabolic priming phase was to create more space, have a little bit of more muscle growth so I can have a little bit more muscle density when I go back into my cut, and then really just focus when we go into that cut on lowering the carbohydrates and increasing the cardio and having more tools to work with for my cut, right? So that's what I got going on this week. It's been a pretty good week, guys. Like honestly, I've been pretty busy this week just with clients. 2 new clients this week. Welcome Mason and welcome Jacob to my coaching company, right? So they just joined this week. Welcome, boys. Happy to have you. If you guys are looking to get in shape this summer, go ahead and fill out the application down below or DM me on Instagram. We're filling up really quick. We got like 35 to 40 guys in our community right now, but summer's starting, so I'm guessing that we're gonna probably have a big spike soon, which I'm super excited for. We're building a dope community. But other than that, what did I do? I've sat at this chair probably for 8 to 10 hours a day for the last week. And then today I woke up and didn't really have much like client work. I have a couple back end stuff that I need to work on. To be honest, like I just kind of laid around all day this Saturday. I was like exhausted. Went on my morning walk, came back, ate breakfast. If you guys don't know, my breakfast that I eat literally every single day is 2 sourdough English muffins, 2 eggs, and 250 grams of egg whites. Well, since my carbs went up to 350, then I just graduated to another English muffin, right? So the sourdough English muffin, sourdough, for example, is like a relatively pretty, like cleaner bread, right? Like it's less processed, and so it's very easy for your body to digest. It's a lot more natural, and so sourdough is really, really good. And I really love like bagels, like English muffins or anything like that. Like that's my guilty pleasure, is like that, or my guilty food is like, and so I just added another one. So I do 3 eggs and 250 grams of egg whites and 3 sourdough English muffins. Then I laid around for a bit, watched some TV, then ate my second meal, which was 300 grams of red potatoes and 6 ounces of beef. And then I ate my pre-workout meal, which I just got done with just a second ago, which is 50 grams of cream of rice, a scoop of protein powder, and almond butter on top, right? So if you're new to the channel and you don't understand why I put almond butter on top of my pre-workout meal, is that cream of rice, for example, is a very high glycemic carbohydrate, which means it burns really fast, and that's why it's really good for pre-workouts, right? Gives you energy super fast, digests super quick, goes straight into the bloodstream super fast. Well, if you pair that with like a fat, like an almond butter, because I personally like almond butter over peanut butter, I think it tastes better and it's a lot more natural. It actually will slow down the effect of the high glycemic carbs and be able to utilize that fast digesting carbohydrate for longer. That's why I put almond butter on there. But that's what I've ate so far. I'm right about 2,000 calories, but like last workout, if you guys were watching, I kind of got like beat like midway through my workout, so I wanted to add a little bit more food going today because I got chest today. We got chest today, and I'm so excited because I love hitting chest. It's Saturday. Alphaland's packed. We're going to go run up in there. We're going to hit some chest. We're going to look good. We're going to get more shredded than last week, and that's about it. So we're going to head out. I actually just been sipping on some pre. Ooh. So I've been going with the Superhuman Extreme, not sponsored by any of these brands, heads up. I just buy them because I like them. I actually buy all my supplements. So, and then Alec gave me some Satori from Echo Vision, which is like more of a pump product, like 2 scoops of that. It has about 5,000 mgs of L-citrulline, which L-citrulline is like your pump product. I used to work at a supplement store, so like I know all the ingredients in like certain supplements. So if I was to like look at a label, I could tell you if it's good or not. And I personally really like the Superhuman. Like I really mess with it, and I think that Superhuman Extreme is like best tasting so far for me. And I'm pretty sure that it doesn't have. No, I don't know if it does not. The Superhuman's 370 mg of caffeine. But I thought in one, they might have took it out, but I thought for a point in time, here, Elliot's texting me. I'm texting him right now. Wrapping up intro. But I thought for a point in time that the Superhuman had HCl yohimbine in it, or at least when I was working at the supplement store, which HCl yohimbine, if you guys don't know, is an all-natural fat burner, right? And so it's like a singular ingredient, HCl yohimbine, right? So a lot of people that go on cuts will take yohimbine, like 5 milligrams of yohimbine right before their workout, because it increases your heart rate and it makes you sweat a little bit more, so it helps you burn a little bit more calories. And it's a very natural ingredient as opposed to, you know, over-the-counter, like, you know, fat burners that has a crap ton of like different ingredients, ton of caffeine. Yohimbine's actually pretty good. So if there was like a natty supplement that I would like recommend for like a cut, like it'd be yohimbine at 5 milligrams, HCl yohimbine. You can search it, you can buy it on Amazon for very cheap. But certain pre-workouts do have, I thought at least certain pre-workouts did have it in it, because like I said, it is like a fat burner, right? It helps you burn more calories. Elliot just texted me. But yeah, HCl yohimbine, if you guys want to check that out. I mean, I don't really recommend supplements ever on this channel, unless I think it's like okay for you to take and that you won't have a problem with taking. But yeah, you want to look into a little bit of HCl yohimbine, then you can. But anyways, we're going to head to the car. I don't know how we're going to film in the car because we don't have a tripod anymore. But we're going to figure it out. All right. I don't really ever have a plan for these videos, guys. Like, I literally, every single week, wait till like 5 minutes before I'm about to turn the camera on. Like, shoot, what should I talk about today? And then just turn the camera on. And like, whatever you guys get, like the vibe you get, it's just honestly kind of what I feel, how I'm feeling. Like I'm a little bit tired right now. Wait till until I bang the rest of this pre-workout. A little bit tired right now, and it's really just because I laid around all day and didn't do stuff. It literally didn't do anything. But it's like my Saturday. Clients are doing great. Made amazing progress this week, and I knew I was gonna film, so I just kind of laid around all day. But other than that, let's get going to the car. I got everything packed up already. And I already got my pre-workout meal in, so. All right, so this is going to be interesting because I don't have a tripod. So I'm just gonna try to hold the camera here. And if it works, then it works. We just kind of play it by ear in this channel. Yeah, I got this band for my watch. It's like magnetic, and I got it because it's like silver, and it looks cool and it matches my jewelry. But it kind of gets like loose sometimes. So if you guys ever watch my videos, is this like zoomed in? What the hell crap is going on? There we go. If you guys watch my videos and you see me like undoing and redoing it again, that's why. Now that you know, like you'll definitely notice. So anyways, I think I like it, and dude, having an Apple Watch has changed my life. Like, I don't think I can ever go without one now, just because the benefits of it. Like, I'm like a statistical freak, first of all, and I'm also super OCD, and so, you know, like I track my steps to the T. I'll track like how many calories I burn per day. I'll track all that stuff, and having an Apple Watch has just made that worse. But I enjoy it. Like, I actually do like it, like watching how much steps I do, because I try to aim for like, you know, 12 to 15K is pretty typical standard for me. 12 to 15K steps is pretty standard for me. So try to aim for like right around there. 10K is like, I would say that like if you're trying to like stay lean and you're like in a growing phase or like a priming phase or like even in a cut, try to aim for like 10K steps a day. Like that'll keep you pretty lean, because a lot of people underestimate steps. Like a lot of people underestimate how much like calories you can burn with steps, and how like you can basically just stay pretty lean with steps as long as you're like consistent with them every day. So like 10K steps is like 300 to 400 calories burned depending how fast you walk, you know, and you know that's kind of, you know, that's a good amount of calories if you're trying to like just simply stay lean and, you know, keep like the water weight off. And so that's what I do. But I mean, I'm an overachiever, so I do like 12 to 15. So, but yeah, no, this is not as cool without having a you guys see me all right? How do I look from this angle? Like that? Oh, I gotta go. This is gonna be interesting. But I'm trying. Oh crap! I'm gonna miss the red light. Oh, I totally just ran a red light. Oh well. This is a disaster. I need my tripod back. Whatever. We're keeping it raw. We're keeping it raw. My hand's starting to get tired. So, anyways, yeah, 10K steps, dude, guys. If you guys want to aim for something, I would recommend 10K steps. But we're pulling up to Alphaland, and there's the Alphalete sale going on today, like the 9th anniversary Alphalete birthday, and so it's going to be pretty packed today. Well, that's what at least Elliot said. So we're gonna try to get in and out, not stay for too long. You know, I'm gonna be honest. Like sometimes, like, dude, I don't know. Like lately, it's been. Sometimes I get in a mood where it's hard for me to want to make like these YouTube videos still. Like, don't get me wrong, like I like the way they turn out always, but like sometimes I'm like, crap, I gotta film today. But like, it just depends on what type of mood I'm in, right? Like it's just like it. I don't want to say it's like a job. That's a bad way to put it, because I do love doing the YouTube. But like sometimes, like I'm the type of person that like sometimes I just want like to go to the gym, put my headphones on, and not talk to anybody. Like, and so like on these days that we film, that I don't get to do that, so I don't get that little bit of pleasure out of my day. So sometimes I'm like, crap, I gotta film today. But like I said, I do enjoy the outcome of the videos, and the most of all, I had 3 people come up to me in the gym today. 3 like random guys come up to me in the gym this week and was like, yo man, like I love your YouTube videos, like keep doing it. And that like really fired me up. Like that really motivated me. I'm like, okay, like, you know, the more times you guys like come up and you're like, yo, like I love your YouTube video, or I got a DM this week, was like, dude, keep up the YouTube videos. It's like really sick. Like just like the raw content, like just you talking, like us really getting to know you better. And I was like, and like it actually like made me really happy, right? Just because I'm like, okay, well, you know, somebody is watching these and somebody's getting some type of value out of them, because, you know, if from my perspective, for you guys that are watching, like I just kind of like turn the camera on and then just start talking, give the SD to Elliot, he like edits for me and then uploads it, and I title it, and I don't even watch the video. One, because like it's kind of weird with me just like watching like the video of me just sitting there talking, and so I'm just like, you know what, it's okay, like, you know, I was already there, like I said it, like I remember saying it, like I don't need to watch myself say it again. And like that's how, like with this vlog content, that's kind of how it is. It's just like I don't need to replay what I've already just said. But with that being said, since I'm like literally just saying it and not ever watching the video, like it's kind of weird, because like so that one of the kids that came up to me like mentioned something that I said on the video, and in my mind I'm like, I'm alone in these videos, like I'm completely and utterly alone. And when he said it, and he said it like exactly how I said it and how I interpreted it, I was like, and it was like really strange, and I was like, oh shit, like you got that from me, yeah, and you watched and he was like, yeah, we watched your YouTube videos, and it was just really cool. It was cool. Don't get me wrong, it was like really cool, and I really loved it, and I really love the fact that like my message is like getting across to other people, and that like even my values and you guys getting to know who I am is getting to you guys. But it was a little bit weird when he came up and he was like talking to me about something that I had said in my particular like language and the way I phrased it, and I was like, dang, like okay. But point being is like you guys fire me up. The people that do watch these videos, you guys fire me up, and people that come up to me and was like, yeah man, like keep doing the YouTube videos, like congratulations on 1,000 subs, like the YouTube videos are like sick, I really like watching them, and I like watching the raw content, and like that stuff means the world to me, like really means the world to me, because I've been doing this YouTube stuff for like a little over, almost probably like coming up on like 2 years, and like YouTube's a long game, like YouTube's a very long game. And I told Elliot when we started this that I was like, I don't care if it takes us 5 years. Like I want this YouTube channel to be something amazing. Like I don't care if it takes 5 years to get like to where we're happy. And I don't want to say like there's a certain number in our back of our head that we're like, this is gonna make us happy. But like I'm just like, I think the best perspective to have is to not think so far ahead, right? Or like not think like, oh, in a year, like I want this YouTube channel to be at, 100,000 subscribers. Like, nah, like just how long can you like blindly do it consistently, right? When I say blind consistency, like I mean like just like don't really understand why you're doing it consistently, but just keep doing it, right? And that's like the biggest thing that I've learned about life is that blind consistency like will reap you rewards, because volume over time like compiles at a very fast rate. And so, that's why I even told Elliot, I was like, dude, I don't even care. Like I'm gonna keep doing these videos every single week. Like I don't even care for how long it takes until like, we're like, I don't want to say like, there's a certain point where I'm gonna be happy, but like, I'm just like, I'm in the moment. Like I just pick up the camera and start talking, and then like I said, Elliot posts the videos, I title it, and you guys watch it. So I mean, I couldn't do this without Elliot either. Like you guys don't know like how much help Elliot actually is in my life. Like he's definitely like my right hand man, and we're gonna get him. I think we're gonna actually get a lift in next week. But Elliot is definitely the reason why the YouTube is so consistent. Because if it was me doing it or trying to edit it by myself, I don't want to say I would talk myself out of it. I would just like, it'd be a lot harder and more inconvenient for me to be consistent. So everybody shout out Elliot. This is his channel too. I always talk to him like it's our channel, because technically it is. Like he's edited every single video on this channel. So technically it's like me and his channel. But other than that, this week, I guess, because like I do want to start doing like more like in-depth vlogs about like how my life's going and how business is going in too, because I think it'd be super cool to like I said in the last video, look back a couple years from now and realize that how far I came in even like business. So when I say business, I mean like how many clients and how many people's lives can I change like within my coaching program. So like, oh, did you guys, there was a police officer right there. Hello. So this week, yeah, we got 2 new guys on the program, really good guys, super excited to get to work with them. And dude, we've got a lot of cool, really good transformations. Like our guys are freaking killing it, but I'm trying to reach more guys. So for me, it's been learning marketing, right? I've always been good at like the business side of things, like, sales is, I've always been good like with sales, but and I've had an amazing product itself. My coaching program is an amazing product. But I've always had like never really understood marketing. So the last like 2 weeks has really been me like trying to understand marketing on a higher level. And so we're gonna try to start getting into like more advertising, the way that I market my coaching company, because the more people that I can market to, the more people I can help. And so that's really what I've been trying to get in. I'm going to start sharing you guys a little bit more on the business side of things, of what I got going on the business side of things, because like I said, right now I'm really getting into like more marketing stuff and figuring out marketing. Because like guys, if you know sales and you know marketing and you know how to do sales and marketing, and you have an amazing product that is proven to work, like my coaching company, where I have almost over 40 people that like I have like actual like visual testimonials, like before and afters for. But if you have a good product, you have good marketing, and you have good sales for those two, then like you can make it really far in business. And I think I'm at like a stage in my life where I really want to get like more in tune with my like entrepreneurship career, because that's always what I want to do. Like, even like when after the first day I graduated college, me and my best friend Nick, you guys know Nick, I talk about him on the channel a lot, Nick Neville, he does baseball training. He actually does online baseball consulting now, and he's like probably my best friend in the world, like easily, hands down. But he has taught me a lot about marketing here recently, so I owe a lot to him. But yeah, I really like, I remember the story I was going to tell. When we graduated, we were sitting in his living room, and you guys remember, we were baseball players. We knew nothing about social media. I didn't even know. This was when I was 23, 24. Actually, I was 24. This was in 2022, and I didn't even know like who like Christian Guzman was. Like, I didn't know what Alphaland was. I didn't know what Alphalete was. Like, I was a baseball player. I was a college baseball player. Like, I knew everybody in the MLB. Like, I knew everybody in college baseball. I knew all the players in MLB. Like, I didn't know nothing about fitness. Like, if you told me I would be in fitness like 3 years ago, I've been like, no, I've been like mind blown. But I mean, like, it's what I'm passionate about, and I've always been passionate about, but I never knew I would take it to this degree. But with that being said, I remember vividly, me and Nick, my best friend, were sitting in the living room of his apartment, and we were like figuring out what we're gonna do with our lives. He was working at Kroger at the time, and I was working at Stacked Nutrition, which is like a supplement store. And we were like saying, I remember him saying like, dude, I cannot keep working for somebody all my life, like making like crap money. And I was like, dude, I hear you, man. Like, I hate having a boss. Like, I think that like I have a way too analytical mindset to like listen to somebody, especially when it's somebody where I think that where it's listening to somebody that I know that it's not the position that I want to be in. Like, if you're not like where I want to be, like, I'm a terrible listener, guys. Like, I'm a terrible listener when it comes to people I don't want to listen to. But I am a great listener when it comes to people who are trying to coach me in the right direction, which is the direction I want to go. And that's what's made me so successful in my life and in business, is being very coachable. But I remember we were sitting in his living room, and we were like, he was like, dude, I can't like do this, bro. Like, I can't work for somebody. They're paying me minimum wage. And I was like, dude, I hear you. Like, my boss is an asshole and stuff like this. And we're like, dude, we got to figure it out. And he was like, dude, we got to start making money online. Like, we got to make money online right now. Oh, here's Elliot. And this was 3 years ago. And, fast forward to today, now I own a 6-figure online coaching service, and he soon will own a 7-figure online coaching service. So crazy how you manifest things. But we just pulled up to the land. I know that was probably like a very long intro. But I felt like that was pretty good. But my hand is like really sore. But we're gonna get our stuff together, and we're gonna get in the gym, and we're gonna hit this chest workout. What's going on, guys? We are here at Alphaland. It's a beautiful day. It's getting up to 80 degrees here in Houston. It's about time to get like really lean and shredded, but it's pretty packed here. Dude, somebody was like, I was DMing me today. Yo, what's up, bro? Somebody was DMing me like yesterday. It was like, there's a lot of people that come to Alphaland and leave Alphaland and have like kind of like bad things to say about it. But like, dude, like, the reason why people come here is to do what I'm doing right now. Like, it's socially acceptable to like film in the gym here. Like, most of the people watching this probably go to the gym. You probably have older dudes in your gym that like try to like look at you kind of weird for filming, and like that's just like the, you know, environment there. But like the reason why Alphaland is popular and the reason why I love Alphaland is because, you know, it's just accepted. Like, you can do it, like you can film your life going to the gym at Alphaland, and that's why I go. But that was something that was on my head. I was walking over here because, like, you know, you'll walk through Alphaland and you'll see like cameras everywhere and whatnot, and that's just like normal. Like, you don't think two things of it. But if you go home to your home gym, you have a tripod setting up, you know, somebody's gonna be like, yo, like looking at you strange. But anyways, we got some chest and tries today, so we're gonna start off. It's gonna be a pretty easy day, honestly. I got chest focus, and then we're gonna hit the back end with some tries, which is basically 2 movements. So we're gonna hit 4 movements on chest, 2 movements on triceps, total of 5 to 6, depending on how like fatigued I get. But I want to do a press movement, I want to do a fly movement, and then I want to make sure to do an incline movement as well. So we're gonna start off. I kind of want to start off with like a machine bench. So like, you guys know, if you watch my channel, I really like doing like machine work in general, just because 1, the risk to reward ratio is a lot better. 2, like, you know, you have more stability. And like, dude, honestly, like, when's the last time, like, okay, let's take Chris, like C-Bum for example. When's the last time you seen him doing a flat bench, like a free weight flat bench? Well, it's because like in bodybuilding, you can target the muscle a lot better with a structured range of movement, like a, you know, machine or like a Smith machine press, and that's why I do it. So I think we're gonna start off with like some heavy Smith machine presses today. Sound cool? Dude, I just realized on the way here I talked so much I didn't even get to take my pre-gym zen. I didn't have time. I was just holding the camera and talking. We had a good conversation. Elliot will listen to it till later. We had a good conversation in the car though. 225, eh? Yeah. That was actually pretty easy. I think I'm gonna do 275. I haven't really like pushed bench in a really long time. I'm like gone like really heavy on my press movements. Dude, honestly, like I've been enjoying, like I enjoy going harder on leg day than I do on upper body day. I feel like my upper body is just like hurts right now. Or like my joints start hurting when I get really heavy. All right, let's throw some weight. 275. Oh, I got like 4 right there. I think I might have 5 in the tank, but on this movement, I'm trying to go from like 4 to 6, because like for the first like 5 weeks on a lot of my movements, I was like 8 to 12ish. Now I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to get heavier, because 1, I'm eating more calories, so I can build more muscle, and I can like, obviously I can push more weight. So I want to like lower the rep range down to like 6 to 8. And then try to just go a little bit heavier. So we're gonna do like 4 to 6 right here. That felt pretty good. I think I could have got another one, but honestly, I just kind of like, I just pussied out. What's up, bro?
Some bench press?
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna push a little bit of bench press today. What'd you hit today?
Bench 275 today. I just said fuck it, got on the bench. I did 1 rep, but
dude.
Yeah, some chest.
Dude.
I got this itch on my lat.
Dude, when Eric used to put down like 3 McDoubles a day, he could bench a lot.
Oh yeah.
Bro, like you guys don't know strong Eric. You see the videos you showed me.
After you do this cut, just get fat as fuck.
He said, we tried that one too. You guys haven't watched the video on my channel of me and him powerlifting at what gym was that? Corrupted, yeah, Corrupted Strength. Yeah, think he beat me on deadlift, but I beat him on bench. So about the same. But what are you about to do later?
I'm about to go shoot for this guy, his name's Adam. But I shot for him last night. Now I'm doing like daytime footage.
Oh, bet. All right. Well, just text me.
Bro, I'll be like an hour. I'm free all night.
Yeah, I'll text you after.
Dude, I've been hanging out with Manny a good bit, bro. If you want to go downtown, I haven't talked to him yet, but just been going to coffee shop.
I'll be down. I don't care. I'm gonna go home and finish this, and then I'll text you. All right, let's get it. I did not. I got like 4.5. I honestly thought I could get that. I couldn't. All right, let's get one more right here. Woo. All right. We got 3, so we got 4, 4, and 3 on Smith machine bench press at 275. So I'm gonna drop and actually hit this for hit at 225 to really finish this movement out, just because I didn't hit very many reps, even though they were heavy. All right, last set. We'll give her hell. Yup. One more. We're gonna do some chest flies. So I'm actually gonna put these like at a little bit of higher rep range, probably like 12 to 15, just because like they're more of an accessory movement. So I'm gonna try to really fry my chest right here. Just watch. So me and Elliot had a question for the channel. We're like, you know, okay, if you're an attractive girl, I guess that's a relative question, but if you're a girl on this channel, you know, or a guy on this channel, you want to input, like, where do you shop? Where do you think attractive girls shop? We were thinking, because I've never seen like a super attractive girl at Kroger, because I was like, where am I gonna meet my future wife? Probably, I was like, maybe the grocery store, but I've never seen a hot girl at Kroger, like ever. So I think I'm gonna start going to Whole Foods. Yeah, that's where they gotta be. That's where they gotta be. Yeah. Woo!
I'm sweaty, dude. I feel leaner. Down to 238 now.
How much have you lost?
12 pounds.
Yeah, Alec, guys, if you don't know, Alec's on prep now, so no more fat Alec. Alec's getting shredded. We're gonna get him with his shirt off, and I'm gonna catch it for the first time ever.
I'll do it for your page.
The Alec ab reveal. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel pretty big. Like, not like fat big, but like, dude, like my shoulders feel like I'm getting wider. But it's just because like I've been raising my calories a little bit. Like I'm still like pretty lean. Like obviously I'm not like shredded like I want to be, but like, dude, if I showed up on the beach, like no one's gonna be like, he doesn't work out. So movement number 3, we're gonna do another press movement. So looking like it's gonna turn out press fly, press, fly. Sounds pretty good to me. So I'm gonna focus on this probably like 8 to 10-ish. So I already did a pretty heavy set of press. So this is gonna be like more of like a rep assisted press. I really like this machine. If you guys have this machine at your gym, it's a great chest press machine. It's more of like an incline, but in my opinion, I only really do incline. I don't really do much flat work. I just do incline and then like fly movements. Other than that, don't really do nothing else. Honestly, I'm a little bit tired today. Low energy, even after all that caffeine, but it's all right. We're still gonna hit our lift and get our work in. But you know, it's not about how you feel, it's about if you get it done or not. A little bit of a physique update here. I haven't done my triceps yet, so I could be a little bit more tricep pumped, but dude, I'm like feeling like full, like good, and like I said, guys, I'm eating 2,900 calories right now at 200 pounds, 201. Still have my abs are starting to come in a little bit more. I'm just like a lot tighter, right? But no, you're good. But like I said, I'm a lot tighter, leaner. I feel pretty good too. So like as soon as I start lowering my calories just a tad, like I'm gonna get shredded really fast. I'm not saying I'm not getting lean because I'm still technically cutting, right? But you know, we're kind of like, we're doing it the right way. So yeah, my shoulders have gotten bigger too. I just feel like big. Honestly, like I feel comfortable right here. Like I could stay here for right now and be just fine. Like obviously I'm not shredded, you know, like a Maxim magazine, but like I got abs. I'm eating a good amount of food. My energy is like great through the week and I'm comfortable. But I'm an extremist, so I'm gonna get lean as hell. That one hurt. That's the last press movement I'm doing today. So I did 7 press movements. I just had like a mental brain fog right there. I did 7 press movements, pretty good. I'm gonna do about 6 fly movements. But I'm actually gonna do I'm gonna do a split of triceps real quick. When I do triceps, I only really do a superset of 2 different lifts. That's all I think I really need. If you watched the channel before, the last tricep day, it's gonna be the same thing. But we're gonna hit triceps and then I'm gonna finish it up with another like fly movement, and then we're gonna get out of here. Pretty easy day, you know, chest, tries, come in, hit 4, bang out 4 movements on chest, 2 workouts on tries, and get out of here. You guys know the superset I always do. 10 push downs, 10 over the head, 3 sets. That's the only tricep movements I do. That's literally it. And then I move on. So. My triceps are feeling good, bro. Hold on, let me, I'm about to break this watch. How's that looking? Dude, I've noticed that like, I've grown my shoulders a lot because that's like what we wanted to focus on in my off season. My shoulders are getting like very striated. All right, let's move on. Last movement. All right, this is gonna be the last movement. So I love this machine for the last movement because it's like really like just like fatigues the muscle all the way through. But we're gonna do like a ton of tricep with it, or double set with it, superset. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So one, you have the fly, the normal fly, right? This is a fly machine, but it also can be used as a press movement. So you get back here and do like a press. So what I do at the end of my workouts, I'll do 10 of each of those twice. So technically it's like 2 sets of 20, but you're hitting 2 separate movements. But this is like really, one, fatigues the fly movement and the press movement. And then like after this, you're good. And you get a really good pump from it. 10 flies, 10 presses, and we're good. All right. All right. You guys like that? How we looking? Chest is looking full. Triceps are looking nice. All right, so little chest and tri day recap. So we came in here, we did 4 to 6, 3 sets on Smith machine bench. Then we did the old fashioned fly machine, pec deck machine for 12 to 15 for 3 reps. No, 3 sets. We'll run it back, I don't know, 3 sets, we'll say 3 sets. And then we did the incline press machine on the machine for 3 sets of 10. And then we did the tricep superset. And then we did the chest fly and chest press superset. So pretty good day. I don't even know, I'd have to really like sit down and punch the numbers on how many sets we actually did today, but I feel pretty good, guys. So, you know, it's a beautiful day. Like it's 80 degrees out here in Houston. Right before it starts to get really freaking hot out here. So enjoy it while you can, fellas.
Get the sunset going on behind you a little bit.
This should be the thumbnail. It's a good thumbnail. But yeah, pretty good day. Saturday here in Houston, February 24th, week 6 of the cut, wrapping her up. We're coming into week 7, dude. It feels like it's going by really quick. I don't feel lean yet. Obviously, you know, I told you guys from the beginning that, you know, preparing for the cut is part of the cut for me. All right, so we're playing the long game, guys, but stick around a while. You'll see what happens. So I'm gonna head home. We're gonna get Elliot out of here. I'm gonna take a couple flicks here in the back. So if you see these on Instagram, go ahead and go like them. But other than that, you know, pretty good chest day, guys. We'll catch you back at the crib. What is going on, fellas? You know what time of the night it is. So we just got back to the crib. It's Saturday night, and we had a pretty good chest lift. So I gotta fix this tripod, this broken tripod, so that we can at least film for this segment. Get this out of the way. Oops. But anyways, yeah, just got back to the crib. We had an amazing chest day. Let's run through what we did for chest. So we did Smith machine bench right at 4 to 6 reps for 3, and then a set of 10 at a drop set. And then we went straight into flies, which I did 12 reps at 12 to 15, 3 sets at 12 to 15. And then I did machine chest press, machine incline chest press. I did that 3 sets of 10. And then I went into triceps. So I did a superset of push downs and overhead triceps, 3 sets of 10 on both, but I supersetted those. And then I did my finisher with the fly and the chest press. Pretty good lift, but we are back at the crib. And you know what time it is? It's time to cook some food. Some good old fashioned chicken. So, dude, I've actually, I go through, I'm not even joking. I go through, this is, let's see how many pounds this is. This is 3 pounds of chicken. This lasts me maybe a day and a quarter. So I go through chicken, but that's why I got a convenient little way to cook chicken in the air fryer, and that's how I like cooking it. So anyways, guys, pretty good lift today. Nothing special for the channel. Like, you know, this is kind of the vibe. You know, you guys have seemed to be liking this so far, so I'm just going to continue to keep doing it like it is. Just raw me doing what I do. Nothing special, just going out and you know, hitting my lift, coming back and cooking food. It's kind of what my life's come to. But like I said last video, like, this is my life. I like this. This is what I like doing. And, dude, my arm looks huge from this angle. But anyways, what do you guys, what can we get into tonight? So tonight, it is Saturday here in Houston. I think I might go over to Eric's here in a bit. But I'm losing energy. The caffeine is from the workout is wearing off. So I don't really do much. I'm gonna try to get some good sleep tonight. Get ready for this week. I got church tomorrow morning. But anyways, I'll kind of go over what I'm gonna eat for the rest of the night. So I am at 250 grams of protein a day, 350 grams of carbs a day, and 60 grams of fat a day, right? So that's what my current calories are at. So my full day of eating is looking like right now, I did 300, wait, what'd I do? So in the morning I did let me read it off to you guys. I'll read you guys off exactly what I'm eating for the day, because I want to start talking more about my full days of eating, because I know somebody like has requested that me talk a little bit more about my full days of eating. So I'm gonna start showing you, too far, showing you guys what I'm actually eating on a day-to-day basis. But so today, this is what we had. I'm gonna read you off, and hold on, let me put this in real quick. My dinner, which is gonna be chicken. I already know how much chicken I need. 15, 16, potatoes, 600, like 550, avocado. Let's see where we're at. A little too high. Actually, that fits pretty dang good, not gonna lie. All right, so this is what we're gonna have to the rest for the day, the full day of eating. So I'm gonna read it off to you while I'm cooking this chicken. So for breakfast, I had 240 grams of frozen mango, 3 sourdough English muffins, 3 eggs, and 320 grams of egg whites. I actually usually do 250 grams of egg whites, but I accidentally spilled the thing in the pan today, so I was like, screw it. Then for lunch, I had 300 grams of red potatoes, and then I have 5 ounces of ground beef. 91.9 ground beef. I was at Kroger and that's all they had. So 91.9 ground beef. And then my pre-workout meal, as always, 50 grams of cream of rice, 1 scoop of Rise protein, and then 20 grams of almond butter. And then here, what I'm cooking right now. So this is gonna be split up into 2 separate meals. So it's 16 ounces of chicken, 550 grams of red potatoes, and 2.7 grams of avocado. Usually the avocados that I get are like the small avocados, and they range anywhere from like 2.7 to 3.3. I'm right. That's usually typically right where it's at. So for the day, I'm at 256 grams of protein, 347 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat, which is pretty good. 6 grams over on protein. It's not like I'm gonna, you don't expect to get it like perfectly. Like I say to my clients, as long as we're staying within 10 grams of each goal, you're fine, right? So I guess like statistically or technically 6 grams, I'm 6 grams over on protein, 1 gram short on fat, and 3 grams short on carbs. But like, you know, how am I gonna fit another 3 grams of carbs in? You know, or I honestly probably got those 3 grams of carbs in a miscellaneous like way. So try to get, like when you're tracking calories, just try to get within like, you know, 10 grams of the goal, but that's perfectly fine. It'll do just fine. So that's what the full day of eating is looking like. And if you notice that, like basically all of my, a lot of my carbs has came from potatoes. I've been really on a potato kick. I love them. But what I do is I'll find something I like, and I'll find like and this is like kind of honestly good advice for people who are trying to start like eating you know, structured macros. I'll find a meal plan I like, or like something that I'm into at the time. Like 5 months ago, I was into bagels, and so I would eat bagels every day for and I did that for like 7 months. But like I go through like phases where, you know, there's certain foods I really like. I'll just keep in my meal plan, and I'll just eat them on repeat for weeks on end. So right now I'm on potatoes and sourdough English muffins. So it'll probably change. It always does. But like find a consistent routine that works for you. So like the food that you like to eat, and then as your calories move, you can just kind of like gauge. You can just kind of like change the serving size. Like for me, my serving size of potatoes went up with my carbohydrates, and I had 1 English muffin, which was like 27 grams of carbohydrates. All right. So with that being said, we are at 2,900 calories, and I'm feeling pretty good. Like honestly, I feel like this is probably one of the best I've ever looked. Like I know, like from a comfortability standpoint, like in my opinion, you know, I don't think it's like that attractive to be like 3% body fat. It definitely does not feel good. But like when you're about to step on stage, like I look back at my shots from when I was on stage, and I just look skinny and depleted, which that's the whole point of competing, is getting as lean as possible. And I look skinny and depleted, but I enjoy like, there's a video of me on my phone. I want to say it was maybe 4 or 5 weeks out. If you guys are on the channel, you want to go back to my prep series. The video I did at Believe Gym in Houston was easily the best that I had looked, in my opinion. Like I was full, I was shredded, and that's what I'm trying to go for this year, but like more maintainable, like that type of leanness and fullness. But right now, like I'm like there. Like I think that like you give me like 5 weeks of like lowering calories and raising cardio, like I can get really lean really fast, just because that's how like I've structured like this metabolic priming phase for myself, which I can get like lean pretty quick. And it's gonna be freaking sick. You guys are gonna see me absolutely shredded this summer. Every summer you guys see me shredded. You guys know I like to get shredded. You guys know I know how to get shredded. I feel like I specialize in like getting shredded. Like that's what I'm like really known for. But you know, we are just, you know, we gotta get, you know, you gotta pay your dues. You know, you gotta pay your dues. You spend the time, you know, setting yourself up for success. Because I've definitely been in the point before where I get impatient. And I'll drop my calories, and like it's just kind of unhealthy, first of all, and it's unsustainable. So with this year, with me not like really being sure if I'm going to compete this summer, you know, I want to take it as slow as possible, keep as much muscle as possible. And who knows, if I look freaking sick, like I might step on stage this year. Like one of you guys could like easily talk me into being like, yo, step on stage, bro. And I'll be like, okay. Because dude, I love competing. I think competing like really challenges you. I talked to one of my new clients, Mason, about this. Like with competing, with getting on stage for me, it's like it was never about, you know, getting on stage and winning the show. Obviously, I'm a competitor, and like I'm a very I'm a very, very competitive person, but it was about what I learned about myself and who I had to become to get as lean as I did that made it so enjoyable for me, right? The discipline that I had to instill in myself and the motivation that I had to bring to the table every day and the consistency that I had to see for 16 weeks straight without missing a macro, that's what like really like was the like amazing part for me. It wasn't like the competing part. The competing part was amazing, and I had an amazing experience and did very, very well. And every time I do a prep, I want to do very, very well. Like I want to win first place because that's the type of person I am. But like the person you have to become to step on that stage is like what is going to, you know, is what is going to like really like teach you life lessons, right? So, you know, consistency over time, man. Like that's what it takes. Like if you want anything in life, like blinding, like we talked about earlier, like blinded consistency, right? Not really, some days not even knowing why you're being consistent, but like staying with it. Like the people that will see the most progress, not only in life, well, in my program, like with my coaching and in life in general, are the people that are so dedicated and they believe in themselves so much that like they don't even know why they're still being consistent. And when I say believe in yourself, like if you actually truly, and I know you've probably heard this like many times, like if you actually truly believe in yourself, like if there's something that you want to complete and you actually believe that it will happen, like from the bottom of your heart, like it will become true. Because if you believe enough, it'll motivate you to stay consistent and be disciplined about it because you know that it will come true. And that is like with anything that I do, that if I know that if I truly believe in it, that it's like the only factor that will play into my success is time, right? Time, and time being how long can I do it consistently perfect every single day before I reap the benefits, right? And like I said, I'm a stubborn guy. Sorry for cursing. I'm a stubborn guy, and so like, you know, if I set my mind to something, there is nothing in this world that will like stop me. Like I will become an absolute robot, right? And that's kind of like honestly like what I think that is going on in my life right now. Like I'm so dedicated to like being the best entrepreneur I can be, being the best coach I can possibly be for my clients and giving them the results that they deserve, that like I feel like a robot, right? I literally feel like a robot. Like you guys don't understand, like throughout the week, I do the exact same thing every single day. Like you guys wonder why these videos are the exact same or structured the exact same. It's because I literally do the exact same thing every freaking day. Like not even joking, like down to like the minute, the hour, like I do the exact same thing. And like I just get caught in that routine and it's like almost robotic. But that is how you become very successful. And that is how you, one, create that routine, that like basically superstar routine is like sometimes you just have to become a robot. And like I'm not saying this is going to be my life forever. Like there's definitely going to be like a change in my life where like I can look back and reflect on the success I've had and enjoy it more, travel more, and enjoy the fruits of my labor. But right now I'm in a robot season. You know, I'm in a robot season. I know what I have to do every single day in 6 months for me to be more successful than ever, more a better guy than ever. I know exactly what I need to do every single day. And so I put it on repeat and I just keep replaying it, and I'm just a robot right now, right? And I enjoy it, right? I find solace in that aspect, right? Because, you know, I think I've said this on the channel before, but like routine and purpose is where I find the most comfort. Like purpose-driven men, like, you know, to have like, if you like having purpose is super important. If like one, you're in a position where like you feel like you're stressed, you're depressed, you're unmotivated, it mostly comes down to purpose. Like if you don't have that purpose, then like you're gonna start digging holes like in your life, right? So like there's this metaphor that I use with a lot of my clients, and I explain to them a lot that like, you know, humans, like men for example, are a lot like animals, like dogs, right? So like say you have a German Shepherd and you don't train it to like play fetch, go, you know, to the bathroom at a certain time, go on a walk at a certain time, it will like start getting confused and start digging holes in your backyard. Why? Because it thinks that that's its purpose, right? So you give it structure, you give it routine, you give it a time, you know, time to do certain things, it'll understand that that's starting to be its purpose. And I think the same thing can be said with men, and the same thing can be said with me in general, is that if I don't have purpose and I don't have structure, then I start digging holes in my own life in the form of vices, in the form of doing stuff I know I shouldn't do, or just like not being as like disciplined or routine or like on point as I should be, because I don't have a purpose. But when I have a purpose, I am very, very organized, I'm very disciplined, and I am very like motivated every single day. And like I said, I'll just put myself in that robotic mindset and just literally copy and paste it until, you know, what I believe with all my heart that I can achieve will come true, right? And so that's kind of what I got for you tonight. I hope that kind of motivated you guys a little bit. It's 7 p.m. here on Saturday night in Houston. And I appreciate, like you always, you guys watching these videos. I said earlier in the car that you guys really do like you guys keep me going, you know, because right now, guys, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm in a kind of like lonely season of life, and not in the point where like I'm stressed or depressed about it, but in the point where like when I get so dedicated to something, I can't really see the bigger picture. I'm just like so stuck in it. And so when you guys like say that like, yo, like the YouTube videos are amazing, like keep going, like, or people DM me and say like, yo, like I love the YouTube, like I love, like it really gives me the outside perspective of what I'm doing, and like the routine, the robotic mindset that I'm doing is actually making an impact and is actually making headway, right? So like I said, I like always, I just really appreciate everyone who does watch this channel. And it's not about the views for me, like I said before. You know, it's just about like really tracking my progress as a guy, and like you guys being there, because, you know, like I said before, like I'm sitting here in my apartment and technically I'm alone, right? I don't really watch these videos back over, so you guys are just kind of like literally watching me like be by myself and like just be me. It's kind of strange, but you know, you guys get to see this part of me, just being me alone and like talking to a little screen that is going to be publicly on the internet for millions of people to watch. So it's kind of strange, but we're getting like 100 views on a video right now. So all 100 of you guys, if you guys are watching this right now or you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe right now. Help us out. Like this video if you've made it this far. And what should we comment? Comment avocados, because this is avocado oil. Comment avocados down below if you've watched it all the way through. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say like give you something on YouTube, or I don't know like the guidelines, but I will definitely appreciate you, follow you, shout you out on the next video, whoever types in avocados, because I know you've watched it all the way through. But anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Have a good Saturday night, guys. Enjoy your night, stay safe, and I will see you next week.